All right, so we've got two matches heading into the World Cup today. And the one which I'm focusing on today is Germany versus Ivory Coast. Now, both teams have won in their respective groups. And the Germans won 7-1, whilst Ivory Coast beat Ecuador 1-0. So obviously Germany is on top when it comes to the goal difference, right, by 6. Now this match is very interesting because it's been a long time since both teams actually played each other in the matchup. I think the last time they played was 2009. I think it was November, the 18th of November, 2009. And that was the one and only time they played. And during that one and only time that they played, it ended up in a 2-2 draw. Now this match, I feel very optimistic about it because I feel like it's going to be one of those matches where it will end up in a draw. Okay, for me personally, this match has 1-1 written all over it. I reckon it, maybe Germany scores first and then Ivory Coast will equalize later on. Okay, but the dynamics is that I don't think Germany is going to destroy Ivory Coast or anything. I just think it's going to be one of those games where both teams will play very well and it will just end up with both of them getting points. But as of now, I reckon it's a very exciting match to look forward to because it's something that's just not happened in a long time. I mean, from 2009 all the way up to now, that's like 17 years since they last played, right? So it's something that I just have to be very, very hopeful for. Okay, I expect this to be a shocking match. Like I said, I don't think Germany will absolutely destroy Ivory Coast or anything, right? I do think that Ivory Coast can actually live with a draw, or maybe they could win. I might not be correct. I might even be right actually in saying that they draw. But in terms of the draw, yeah, I think 1-1. Although I am tempted to put 2-2 as well, just like how it was in 2009. But I think I'm going to stick with the 1-1 prediction. And also, yeah, very interesting. Maybe it might even be 0-0 and both teams don't end up scoring any goal. No, I think I'll stick with the 1-1 prediction. I'll have to go with that one. But like I said, very interesting matchup, and I'm just looking forward to seeing how it could all turn out. If Ivory Coast wins, then it will be shocking, right? But if Germany were to win this match, I would say they would win 3-1. If Ivory Coast win the match, I would say they were to win 2-1. I reckon if in the event that Ivory Coast wins, Germany scores first and then Ivory Coast makes a comeback. Or Ivory Coast scores 2 goals and then Germany score 1. But in the event that they draw, yes, I'm going to go with 1-1. Like I said, it just has it all written because it's just previous records. I feel like it's going to be a repetition of what we saw in 2009, but this time it won't be 2 goals or 4 goals. It will just be 1-1. And yeah, those are my predictions for this upcoming match.